What's going on YouTube? Welcome to my channel. This is Lone Wolf, and in this video I wanted to talk about the state of marksmanship in BFA. Alright, there are many things that I would love Blizzard to look at for marksmanship. I kind of want to speak about a few of them here. Alright, and the first and foremost is our survivability. Now, we are able to trap, okay? But what I feel like they've done with marksmanship is give us a half and half. So our escapes isn't as awesome, but we do have escapes. And our CC isn't as awesome, but we do have CC. And I just feel odd about that because just the sheer amount of classes that have not only CCs but also escape mechanics and heals, self heals. All right, the moment Marksmanship Hunter gets into combat with a player that can self heal or reset the fight, it becomes very, very hard for marksmanship to gain their momentum. Like once you lose it, it's so hard to gain that momentum. Like you really have to play your cards in a way where you maximize your damage and maximize your CCs in order to damage. But once those CCs are gone, that's it. Once your healing is gone, that 1-2 minute heal, then that's it. Now I have been playing with Ranger's Finesse, and it does help. It does feel good playing with it. I'm actually using it right now. I do find me using acceleration and turtle of the aspect a lot more than usual. But that's obvious, right? Because that's the whole point of Ranger's Finesse. But you really feel like if you try to spec into Nature's Guidance, you don't feel anything about that. You know what I'm saying? And that's just a regular talent of ours. But yeah, we don't have any way to gain self-healing. We have one escape mechanism that is tied to a talent, which is post haste, and then we have feigned death, which is a escape mechanism, but in reality it's just an interrupt. That's all you're really using it to interrupt somebody, or hopefully try to gain their like try to fool them into thinking that you actually died, which doesn't happen as much, and you're not going to use it as much as interrupting something that's very helpful. So feigned death should have some type, I don't know, I just feel like there's so many abilities that can be tied to a passive or tied with another mechanic in order to make it very useful. Like we have Trailblazer. I mean, obviously it's just a movement increase, all right, but it can be tied to a healing mechanic, or give it a mechanic where you get even more, like make it an active ability where you get even more speed, but not just speed, because we already have aspect of the cheetah. All right, it has to be something with, since it's in a tier, I'm talking about Trailblazer. Since Trailblazer is in a tier that helps your self-healing, I feel like that's where Trailblazer should go. Alright, so give it a passive, make it an active ability to move you faster and heal, etc., etc. I actually wrote a suggestion thread on the Hunter forum, the official Blizzard forums, about it. So if you guys want to look at that, you guys can go check it out. But Another thing I feel is that more than beast mastery and survival, I feel like marksmanship in particular is very, very bound to camouflage. Okay, we need camouflage to reset fights. We also need it to heal, since that is our only other heal apart from exhilaration. And exhilaration is just one burst cooldown. I mean, you just press it once and then 2 minutes later you're able to use it again. Okay, and it's just one, it doesn't synergize. It's just one button that gives you a heal. It's not interesting, but it is what it is. There's just so much that I feel that the Marksmanship Hunter spec is missing, when there are so many different classes that have interesting ways of doing things and have ways to live. I feel like another thing that I really want Blizzard to look into is our freezing trap. Okay, remember, Marksmanship Hunters rely on range. Okay, the moment you're inside of a battle, you're probably gonna lose. You're probably going to die. All right, you cannot be in the thick of it. You have to be in the sidelines. You have to be far away dealing damage. Right? That's just the way our spec plays. But what I'm trying to get into is our CCs. Most importantly, freezing trap. I honestly believe that everything that marksmanship does should be involved with ranged attacks, okay? And being that we're ranged, freezing trap becomes such a risky ability to use. And that's one of the main problems, in my opinion, in arenas. And that is the CC setup. All right, you have to either rely on somebody else's CC to land your trap, or get yourself closer. It's just too much. All right, there's no other spec or class out there that their CC is like so like that, where one is not instant, it has a travel time, okay, and you're able to toss it far. The only one spec that I feel like is, look at that right there, shamans have that stun totem, but at least you're able to place it exactly where you want it and it instantly comes out. With marksmanship, you have to predict where the enemy is going to land when you throw it, in order to get that CC, in order to get freezing trap to land. But anyways, we all know this. They should replace, for Marksmanship Hunter, they should replace freezing trap with Wyvern Sting, just for Marksmanship Hunters. All right, and that'll solve two things in my opinion. I feel like it'll help with, you know how they have scatter shot and freezing trap in the same category, like the DR category. Well, Wyvern Sting is asleep. I guess it's incapacitate. I'm not sure, but even then, even if it does share diminishing returns with scattershot, just the instant CC that you gain from Wyvern Sting is enough. It is massively huge. Like, again, being a ranged class where their CC has a travel time in modern WoW, in this day and age, it doesn't mix well. It doesn't mix well. Not being able to have some type of self-healing is, again, very hurtful. Like it really, it gets at you that, oh, I can't heal at all. Like you can't heal. If you're not specting to camouflage, forget about it. Forget about it. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I went on a long tangent right there, but give me your thoughts. What do you think that Marksmanship Hunters need right now? All right. The PTR is on right now with 8.2, but it hasn't said anything about hunters or Marksmanship Hunters, and it's scaring me a little bit. It's scaring me a little bit because there is a lot of things that I feel like Marksmanship needs improvement in. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.